Welcome in, everybody. It's time for the United Bank Playbook. Tony Caridi, along with the coach of the Mountaineers, Bob Huggins, West Virginia, getting set to return to action on Sunday at the Coliseum, taking on Louisiana Monroe. Before we look ahead to Sunday, obviously Virginia on your mind and probably will stay on your mind for a long time. The biggest question is, what exactly happened in that? You played well the first 15 minutes, and then the last 25 minutes very poorly.
Well, 20 deflections the first half, which means we were really active. Got our hands on balls. We caused or forced 11 turnovers in the first 15 minutes, I believe, or no, 10 in the first 15, and then we had 1 in the last 5, and then 8 the rest of the game, and 15 deflections the rest of the game. So 15 deflections in 25 minutes. They score 18 of their 25 baskets in the paint on lay-ins. We did a very, very poor job of fortifying the rim. We did a bad job of help. We did a bad job of staying in line. We did a bad job of everything that we preach day in and day out, and we've got to get back and get that fixed.
You've been through this before. Normally, how do you get that message across?
Well, it's hard to say that wasn't me when you show them on film, or that wasn't the case. So we're going to obviously look at a great deal of film, and then we'll go out and start from the beginning again. And this is what I tried to preach to them and preach to them and preach to them. Don't do this, because then we got to go back and start over, and then we can't progress. You can't progress if you can't handle the things the elementary things, the things that have to happen in order to advance. And I've been talking to them about improving angles and different trap areas and being able to do some different things. And you can't do that when you get 35 deflections when you're averaging 56. It's just that the math doesn't add up.
Shooting the ball obviously was a big-time problem. They packed it in there, couldn't make shots from the outside. How does that get better now?
Guys get in the gym, Tony, but we haven't shot it that bad in practice. I mean, we really honestly haven't. We haven't shot it very well in the game, obviously, but we've made shots. It's just you improve shot preparation, but that takes a little bit of, that's a mental thing. Technique, I don't think our technique's terrible. There's a couple things we could tweak, but it's hard to do it during the season, and it's hard to do it when they're not going to put the time in to fix it too. We got some guys that we think are capable of scoring the ball more that just haven't. I think Nate's been way too tentative. We want him to shoot the ball more. John Holden, we want to shoot the ball, but at the right times. And I think the difference right now is we just don't have a guy like we had before. Say, Wani take the ball, and you other guys kind of stand out of the way and let him make a play. And we're throwing the ball around, Tony. We turn it over. We force 19 turnovers. We turn it over 18 against a team that just sits in there and lets you do what you want, other than run through the lane. They try to reroute you when you run through the lane, but other than that, they kind of let you do what you want and try to say, go ahead and try to beat us from the perimeter. And then we turn it over instead of shooting the ball. It just doesn't make much sense.
Yeah. Well, the Mountaineers will try to get it fixed here. Once again, in action on Sunday as they take on Louisiana Monroe, and then next Thursday, West Virginia to Charleston for the Capital Classic. Along with the head coach of the Mountaineers, I'm Tony Caridi, and this has been the
United Bank Playbook.